Who would have thought you could make a career out of being expendable? When it comes to A-list celebrities starring in action movies, sometimes that's exactly what directors need, someone else willing to put their bodies on the line. The use of a stunt double is common practice in Hollywood, and it's not because the headlining actor or actress isn't capable or willing, but it's because producers don't want to take the risk of an accident or injury sidelining the star and stopping production. It would be a disaster.
How many takes of this are we doing?
This would break all the deadlines, and the film company would face huge losses. Now, as Marvel, the biggest action movie franchise in history, concludes one of its chapters, let's take a look at the actors alongside their irreplaceable superhero stunt doubles. Let's get it on!
Rule number 1, never take your eye off your opponent.
Oh my God!
It takes a lot to be a successful stunt double. You need to be well-trained, willing to perform highly dangerous stunts, risk injury, and most importantly, you need to look just like a celebrity. So even if you can't act, if you look like a superhero and can take a hit, you've got a career in showbiz. You probably won't recognize many of the names on today's list, but you've undoubtedly seen them in action. The thing is, they do their job so well that you wouldn't even know it's them when you're watching them on the big screen. Tony McFarland. Looking just like Chris Pratt has served Tony McFarland well over the past decade. He's worked as Pratt's stunt double not only in Guardians of the Galaxy as Peter Quill, but also in Passengers and the Jurassic World movies. If you look at a photo of Tony and Chris standing side by side, it's easy to see why he's an easy pick for casters when deciding on Pratt's double. The two of them look like they're twins that were separated at birth. Moreover, Tony's worked in other movies as well when he's not ghosting Chris Pratt. His resume includes Captain America: Civil War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and even Jumanji. Most times when Chris Pratt looks really cool on screen, it's usually just Tony working his magic. Holland Diaz. It's a well-known fact that Tom Holland performs a majority of his own stunts as Spider-Man.
Okay, Spider-Man! Don't flip!
Greatly owing it to his background in gymnastics, dance, and fitness. However, his enthusiasm and exuberance didn't always pay off. So eager to perform one of his stunts, Tom broke his nose on set while filming Spider-Man: Homecoming. After this, the producers called for a professional to double Tom, just for the especially dangerous stunts. This is where Holland Diaz shows up. That's right, they're both Hollands, but try not to get confused. Diaz is a veteran of Marvel movies, performing stunts in almost all of them. He was even the stunt double for Tobey Maguire in the original Spider-Man movies. While Tom Holland still performs the majority of his own stunts, Diaz is the one they call in when they're concerned that Tom may just kill himself to get the perfect scene. Bobby Holland Henton. If you've seen any big-budget action movies, then chances are you've seen Bobby Holland Henton. He's been a stunt double for Chris Pine, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Christian Bale, and that's just the Chris's, not mentioning Daniel Craig, Ryan Reynolds, Channing Tatum, and Henry Cavill. He's so well sought after because of his impressive physical abilities, which he can attribute to his training in martial arts and as a gymnastics champion. He's doubled as Captain America too, but is best known for his stunt work for Chris Hemsworth as Thor.
You know Thor?
Yeah. Tall guy, not that good looking, needed saving.
Where is he now?
Looking at the actors side by side, Henton definitely looks similar to Thor, but in order to match Hemsworth's physique, he has to maintain a grueling workout regime. I mean, you've seen Chris without a shirt, right? Henton is quite open about how difficult it is to stay in shape for the movies. It's a job in and of itself. I need to train twice a day and eat a full meal every 2.5 hours. His work requires a lot of dedication, but the end result is truly impressive. It's also good to know Hemsworth appreciates the work Henton puts in, and reportedly buys him a watch at the end of each movie they work together. Sam Hargrave. When Bobby Holland Henton isn't working as Captain America's stunt double, Sam Hargrave is, wearing the star-spangled tights, performing the dangerous stunts in Chris Evans' place. He may not be the spitting image of Evans, but that doesn't matter as much when everyone's in full costume. In addition to his work as a double, Hargrave is one of Marvel's stunt and fight coordinators. He also has appeared in small roles in other Marvel movies such as Deadpool 2, Thor Ragnarok, and Avengers Endgame. Heidi Moneymaker. Heidi Moneymaker, a former UCLA gymnast, has been tossed through windows and flipped in cars. She also choreographed and conducted hundreds of fight scenes, and generally she's been an overall Hollywood tough guy during her 2-decade-long career as a stunt double. She's performed in Fast and Furious as well as The Hunger Games, but is most well known for her work doubling Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff, or Black Widow, in 7 different Marvel movies. She may not have the closest resemblance to Scarlett, but after donning a red wig and implementing some skillful cinematography, you'll be hard-pressed to notice any difference during the intense action scenes. William Spencer. Working as Andrew Garfield's stunt double in The Amazing SpiderMan, William Spencer never actually got to put on the Spidey suit. Another double got the job to do stunts as Spider-Man. It was Spencer's job to make Peter Parker look good in ordinary life. This was a job that he was particularly well suited for, since he was the first professional skateboarder to work as a stunt double and happens to have a striking resemblance to Andrew Garfield. Throughout the movie, Spencer demonstrates seamless skateboard tricks that bring Spider-Man's powers and dexterity into his daily routine in a way that previous Marvel movies never dreamt of. As superhero and comic book-based movies and TV shows become more popular, the pressure to push boundaries in regards to special effects and over-the-top fight scenes becomes more intense. These impressive stunt doubles sometimes risk their lives to get the perfect shot in the incredible Marvel movies, and our cinema experience just wouldn't be the same without them.